Yo, 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 what's up, everyone? Luis Fausto here, getting ready for this amazing space with you guys. We'll wait a few minutes so more people show up here. But yeah, today's gonna be something light. Gonna be Sonic ecosystem update slash recap. Gonna talk about what's been going on in the ecosystem this last month, these last couple weeks, all the updates that you need. So sit tight, and we'll listen to some nice beats in the meantime. We'll get started shortly. Alrighty, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's been having a really good Friday. What's up, everyone? Give me some love. Show me some hearts if you guys are excited for this space. As always, I hope this is your favorite thing to do on a Friday. Sometimes Thursdays, as we do host some spaces on Thursdays. But show me some 100s if you're here. If you're tuning in, I understand some people you are probably at work. Some of you guys are, have this in the background. But nonetheless, I appreciate every single one of you showing up on a consistent basis. Thank you so much. So many hearts right here. Make sure to share this. For anyone interested in Sonic, for all the Sonic homies, make sure you remind them that we're live right now. If they set the reminder, obviously they got pinged. But nonetheless, I appreciate every single one of you guys being here on a consistent weekly basis. Today, no guests, just me yapping away. So hope you guys don't get annoyed of me, don't get tired, don't tune me out. But if you do, totally understandable. But just gonna speak about some of the stuff happening in the Sonic ecosystem. Actually, today a lot of cool updates as well. Today and obviously this whole last week and the last month, there's been so much movement here. And the cool thing is, regardless of market conditions, here at Sonic Labs, we keep pumping new partnerships, new integrations, new updates for all of you guys and for all the builders interested in coming and building on Sonic. Now, last week we had a part integration space. Sam was here, and just a lot of things going on, especially like with Sonic Boom. We've mentioned that on a consistent basis, just because it's one of those programs where it incentivizes the builders, and there's a lot of perks for people building. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't yet. But yeah, I hope everyone's. We'll get started right now. Just wanted to get that off my, get the blood flowing here and start yapping. But cool. We'll get started here. Again, if you aren't subscribed to the newsletter, make sure to head over to soniclabs.com. Hit that on the top right of the website. You'll see there's a community tab, and it'll lead you to the actual um newsletter that you can sign up to. So we send out a newsletter every month, making sure we recap everything that you've missed, just in case, obviously if you're not on Twitter like a DGen all the time, you get updated. So make sure you subscribe. But nonetheless, let's get started. So as mentioned, you guys are all familiar, and if you aren't, with the Sonic Boom program. So our it's a bounty program. So it says our bounty program invites you to earn Sonic Gems as part of our 190.5 million S airdrop. Points you can distribute to users as rewards for using your apps. So obviously, up to 37 and a half of our S airdrop is allocated to gem holders, helping apps bootstrap and sustain user activity by incentivizing usage. So if you guys remember, Sam, last time kind of named out a lot of the categories that we want to invite to come build, including DeFi, NFT platforms, gaming platform, payments. We have prediction markets, anything yield bearing, all that fun stuff. Any dexes are totally invited to come check out. I know some of you here listening have applied. So keep sharing the word, keep sharing the word with people across different ecosystems, because I think this program specifically really helps crypto in general. Again, we're pushing Sonic, but we want to invite any builders to come build. And the good thing is, the biggest pitch is that it's EVM compatible, so they don't have to necessarily learn anything new. They just need to deploy. And again, I don't know if you guys saw, Andre obviously posted one of the biggest incentives on Sonic is a 90% gas back. So like there's going to be gas monetization 90%. So I mean, even that, once you start building here, there's a lot of incentives for you to stay. So go ahead and share that Sonic Boom program with your buddies. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin it up here. Give me one second here. There we go. So I pinned it up there. So make sure you click on that, share that, literally send that in the DMs to your friends, send a link to your friends, other builders elsewhere. So thank you so much for doing that. Also, if you guys are not aware yet, the testnet went live. So the testnet is totally functional. Go ahead and add that testnet to your wallet. Go ahead and request some S, and then perform some swaps. Obviously, for those of you that have been FTM lovers and been keeping an eye on Sonic this whole time, you won't be surprised at how fast the swap actually performs. It's amazing. Like I made a video. Ash should be posting that soon on socials. If just for your newbie friends that maybe want to explore Sonic, the testnet is always a fun way to obviously test it out, right? So that's super cool, the testnet. And obviously there's something coming up. So play to earn games on the testnet. Nothing has been announced yet. It's only been shared that some games are coming to the testnet. So keep an eye out on that, because now it'll allow you to experience different forms of transactions and to actually feel the speed of what Sonic is bringing to the table. So if you haven't yet, make sure to go add that to your the Sonic testnet to your wallet. Super easy. Go to I believe the website is, let me make sure I got it here, testnet.soniclabs.com. So go ahead and go to that landing page, add to your wallet, and then go to the faucet, request some S, and then perform some swaps with the test tokens that we have there. I want to get some 100s if you guys have. Give me a 100 if you have tried out the testnet. I want to see all the DGen homies here who have played with the testnet. Obviously, some people are already deploying on testnet as well. So, and I've heard that even Opera apps already felt a significance in speed. But give me 100 if you have played around with the testnet, if you can. If not, it's all good. There we go. We see some 100s. There we go. There we go. Moving forward, this is no surprise as this has been announced a few weeks ago, but Andre Carnier is CTO now. So he's been active. If you guys been here, he's been tweeting pretty often in the last few weeks. Some humor. He had a funny one the other day where he's like, I made a mistake because a few months ago he mentioned that he has 4 primitives coming launched on Sonic. He quote tweeted himself and said, I made a mistake. It's actually 5. So Andre has a fun way of showcasing his updates. But obviously he's been tweeting, he's been active, he released a couple pieces regarding even like credit score on chain, which is very very interesting. So if you haven't read those pieces, go read it. But he is our CTO, so he expanded his role to become CTO of Sonic Labs. Obviously, Andre plays a key role in developing and launching Sonic, the world's fastest EVM chain with a secure gateway to Ethereum and one block finality. Obviously, if you guys been here for a while, Andre, the DeFi god, he's here, he's active, and he is now CTO at Sonic Labs. Now, over the last couple weeks as well, um, I mean, you guys, I see a lot of familiar faces here. You guys have been coming to these spaces, especially with our partners and our integrations. I mean, we've talked to Chainlink, we've talked to Silo, we've talked to Sentio, OpenBlock. All these different integrations and partners for the airdrop, whether it be the airdrop or tooling for builders, and announcements as well as who's going to be here on day one. If we go, the intern account posted an updated picture. Let me go find this real quick, of who's on here. So I'll go ahead and pin that up here when I find it. But nonetheless, a lot of partnerships, a lot of integrations are coming. There's still a lot more on the table that we haven't announced. Even today, we posted unlock new opportunities with DeFi Hub Supersonic Dex natively on Sonic. So they'll be offering 1,000x leverage, optimal swaps, token launchpad, et cetera, et cetera. So even today, we announced that. Um, what else? We announced Odos. Odos protocol will be there. They'll offer competitive swap prices with their game-changing algorithm for the best rates on single and multi-token swaps. I mean, there's a lot coming. So it's super good to stay up to date here. We're updating the website as much as possible with the docs, with all these integrations and partners and all these toolings for you to build on. So thank you guys for staying up to date there. If you guys haven't, I had Nick come up here too a couple times to talk about the Road to Sonic Galaxy Quest. The fourth shard is available, and we obviously, if you guys haven't tuned into any of the episodes about the Galaxy, those shards do add up. There is some point allocation for that. So make sure you guys go perform that. There's a lot of cool dApps that are participating for that quest. So make sure to go show some love. Get your shards. The cool thing at the end is that it's building the Sonic logo, so it's pretty awesome. And as mentioned before, like it seems that there is some points allocation there for performing part of the Galaxy Quest. So make sure you guys go check that out. It's a really fun, on-chain journeys are fun because it allows us to engage with users. It allows us to introduce new people to the Sonic community, the Sonic ecosystem. And, it's cool to showcase some of the dApps that are being built here and are live here on Sonic and see what builders are here offering their products. So go ahead and collect those shards. Shout out to all the team members and builders that are part of that quest and who are coming to Sonic on day one. So go check out Galaxy Road to Sonic. Shout out to Nick for launching that. Another thing, I don't know if you guys saw this, but obviously, I'm sure you guys have. But we announced a partnership with Complexity. So they're the world-renowned esports organization. They built around an array of gaming-driven audiences and engagement initiatives. We do have community nights with them. I got to meet the team, at least the leadership team. There's a lot of, I'll say this, there's a lot of more content and for all the gamers out there, and even non-gamers. I'm a non-gamer. I told them if you guys got some FIFA players, trust me, I will give them the smoke. FIFA is my thing. I anybody here too. Mark my words. Wherever we are, bring out the Xbox, bring out the PS5. I don't care what console. I will beat you at FIFA. Anyways, I let them know. I'm excited to keep sharing all the fun content, all the gamers that are coming. We've seen some of the community nights already, and there's a lot of fun stuff coming down the pipeline. That's a big one, and their jerseys will have the Sonic logo. The placement on their screen will have Sonic Labs, so it's super cool to see just that Sonic logo and the word Sonic across these different platforms. That may or may not be Web3 native yet, but it's such a good way to get our brand out there and a good way for people to engage and come up and get to know who we are. And once they do cross that chasm of like, oh, what is this? How easy it is to do it on Sonic. So keep an eye on all that content coming up. Um, Another shout out. I just want to, shout everyone out here. I always love seeing the familiar faces coming up here and hear me talk. Always, my DMs are open. I just want to let that known. Like, my DMs are always open. Suggestions, questions, whatever it may be. Um, but don't ever be afraid to reach out to me, any team members. It's always fun coming up here, and I'm honored to always be a voice of Sonic. I love Sonic. I love Phantom, and with all this going on with Sonic and our launch around the corner, it's just so exciting. It's so exciting that all the hard work, all the technical work, obviously shout out to us, all the marketing team as well, but the unit that comes as Sonic and what we put out there is just amazing. And all the community that you guys, I see a bunch of familiar faces, some friends even, that you guys are up here and showing love. You guys are in the trenches, really, like it matters. So I just want to I just want to emphasize that. So shout out to you guys. What else do we have? I mean, let's see. Again, more integrations. We got Dune announced, Silo announced, Alchemy was announced, Safe was announced. I mean, Gelato was announced, like Pith. These are heavy hitters. So I think if anybody's building or anybody, I mean, I mentioned this in last week's space. Um, these AI platforms, that have come to the light. You know, not that they've came out of nowhere, but they've came into like something like Cursor, right? Or and Claude, things like that. Like people are building without having technical experience. Now imagine if they, you know, if they could build an app in, let's say, 10 hours or on a weekend, right? Now they could cross the bridge of coming and building something in crypto, you know, in the Web3 space. And with all this tooling available, I mean, I say this as a non-technical person, there's no excuse, you know, that includes me. There's no excuse to any ideas that maybe it's not in the crypto space. Maybe it's a novel idea, maybe it's something that you want to better, you know, products can always be better. You can do it now with a little bit of help with some AI tools, and now you have all this tooling that you can integrate to your app. So I just want to shout that out. You know, a lot of smart people. You know, a lot of smart people. Again, someone like me that's not technical, I always feel intimidated. Like, oh, I wish I could build that, but there's really no excuse no more. I've been spending some time myself learning some of the technical aspects of Cursor, messing around with prompts with, you know, even ChatGPT still works, but, you know, Claude, testing out all these AI tools. You know, how can I become a better prompter, things like that. So, you know, spend some time. If you have an idea in your head, go spend some time. There's tools out there, and then go check out Sonic Labs with all our partners, and try to build something. Maybe you could build something this weekend. You know, it's Friday for some of us. It's 11:15 a.m. on my side, but it's still early before the weekend kicks in. Maybe spend some time building. So yeah, I mean, those are some of the big stuff that happened last month. I kind of want to go through a little bit of the cool stuff that's happened this week. I mean, I don't know. Give me some 100s if you guys checked out that new website. I mean, come on, like that new site. I mean, I love our colors, but that new website is so sick. Shout out to Dardan, shout out to the whole team, our designer, you know, our technical team that deployed that. But that new website is sick. Go ahead and check it out. We have all the details on everything. I mean, we got the innovator fund details, we got the airdrop details, we got obviously the blogs, we got everything you need to know. You know, testnet, whatever it is, go check it out. It's soniclabs.com. I mean, I've been scrolling on this morning. I mean, it has all the detail, all our partners. Again, airdrop, what it is, what's a Sonic gateway. It's all there. It's been audited. Everything. This gateway has been audited. So go check out that website. It's amazing. We got a cool video. Let me go ahead and pin that so that way you guys are easy to share. I know most of you in here already have seen it, so you guys don't have to go click on it, but I'm gonna make it easy for you guys to share that. Go ahead and check out that pin up there. Share that with your normie friends. Share that with someone who's like, yo, what the hell is Sonic? Or someone who just needs to wake up, man. Like, wake up your homies. They're sleeping on Sonic, if they are sleeping on Sonic, which is probably a bad idea if you are. Remind them that it is. um, what else we got? We got the sticker sizzler. The merch competition was a big success. Shout out to all the artists that participated. You know, that won the prize. We're going to Token 2049. There's going to be merch there with that art, so it's going to be super cool. Now we have the sticker sizzler. What is this? So there's 10,000 FTM up for grabs, right? So you incorporate. This is the three steps on how to enter. You incorporate the Sonic logo. Ensure your designs are 512 by 512 and submit at least 3 original artworks. Bonus points for originality, and share your designs on X with us with the hashtag Sonic Sticker Sizzler for potential reposts. So the deadline for this is September 30th at 11:59 UTC. If you do have any questions, reach out to bd@soniclabs.com. So, I mean, this is a good way to get the community involved on things like this, right? We got the merch, we got stickers coming up, and it's just cool because you know, it's a good way instead of us saying like, check out these stickers that we made. It's like, yo, let's give out some prizes and show what the community's about. There's a lot of creative people, you know, a lot of creative artists, a lot of creative. You know, I know some people in here that are super good with memes. I mean, there's meme artists in here. Come on, like, what are we talking about now? Like, so go ahead and participate there. Check it out. 10,000 FTM up for grabs. The sticker sizzler. What else we got here? So obviously, as mentioned, the Road to Sonic Series 4 is live now. Spooky Swap is part of that. So you perform a swap on Spooky. S4 Kingdom, buy from in-game shop, and Beethoven. Join USDC.E staked FTM pool. So go check that out. Lots of cool stuff. Shout out to Nick on that once again. What else we got? I mean, again, go check out that dope ass merch that we're sharing for Token 2049. And give me some hearts. Anybody going to Token 2049? Unfortunately, I'm not, but most of the team most of the BD team will be there, but give me some hearts if you are going to be there. We do have an event. If you are out there, make sure to meet up with the team. It's going to be a blast. I have FOMO, um, but we'll see. We'll see if anybody's in the New York area too. Mainnet's coming up at the end of the month. I might be there shooting some content. We'll see, but go ahead. We'll be out there. Obviously, DEF CON is coming up as well. Lots of things, and I'll say this: it has not been announced yet, but you guys, there's a cool initiative coming around the corner, possibly next week. I don't know, um, but it's gonna help us attack different regions. I'll say it like that. And that's all I'll say about it. But attack different regions to spread the Sonic brand. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a fun initiative that I get to be a part of, which I'm lucky enough to be a part of. Actually, there's two. There's one announced next week, which, again, not too much information out yet, but next week there's another initiative that let's just say this: the next generation of young talent will be deploying on Sonic. That's what I'll say. That's the pitch right there. I'm working on it, but that's the pitch. The next generation of young talent will be deployed on Sonic. So keep an eye out for that next week. A lot of community initiatives that I think is going to benefit us as a brand, but also just the people that want to come into this space and build. So make sure when that does launch, you guys keep an eye out and share with everyone. And yo, guys, I mean, come on. Sonic Community Council, banger of a video that they deployed. I mean, did you guys watch that video? We got some, I see $24 up here. He was a star in there. We got the tinfoil was in there. Aspen was directing it, right? And obviously it featured Sonic Labs. But I mean, come on, that video was it's Netflix. That's Netflix material right there. And I just want to give a shout out to the whole council right there who put a lot of work in there. The star actors who deserve an Oscar, $24. I'm looking at you right now. Um, we got the homie Tinfoil Reborn as well. So it was good. I mean, it this is again, this is goes back to the community. Like these are the things that matter. These are the things that help us spread the word in creative ways. And it's just amazing that we have so much freaking talent able to do this stuff. So shout out to everyone involved on that. And I'm excited to see more if there is more of those coming up. Um, as mentioned, Andre has been active. He's released some stuff regarding on-chain credit scoring, things like that. So keep an eye out. On stuff like that. Stay up to date. Obviously, a lot of this stuff is going to be Sonic Day One. Maybe again, I'll say that I don't know, not on day one, but maybe for sure deploy on Sonic. So keep an eye on that. But yeah, guys. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, I'm reading through this. I'm going through this. I'm looking at the Twitter. I'm looking at the newsletter. I'm looking at things that have happened in the last week. Like, there's a lot, guys. I mean, I'm trying to catch my breath here. Let me take a sip of this McDonald's water. I got hate the other day because I said McDonald's has the best coffee, and someone said that's bearish. And I'm like, you know what? I think McDonald's number one product is their coffee. Mm. Their second product is the oatmeal. And my DMs are open if you want to challenge that, but um, their water might be number three. Anyways, there's a lot going on here in the space, so please, I appreciate all the community members here always. I mean, it's been fun, and it's been a journey here. There's a lot of hard work. There's obviously from Sonic being announced, what it was gonna be months ago to where we're at now. I mean, it's crazy. Sometimes we forget to step back a little bit and look at all the puzzle pieces that added up to what's gonna be such an innovative launch here for us, for crypto as a whole, and just the fact that we've been dedicated to this mission. So, shout out to everyone, the community. You guys are appreciated. Trust me, like I see it every day. Sometimes I might not be as active on Twitter, but yo, my Telegram is always open. My DMs are always open. Like I'm always in touch with you guys. I'm always happy to learn what you guys are building. Any way that we could support that makes sense, we're here. So thank you guys for all your guys' efforts. It goes unnoticed. I hope that what we're doing here is giving you guys a lot of faith and a lot of incentive for you guys to stay with us, not only to witness this greatness, but to also participate in it, because every pillar matters. Technical, marketing, all your memes matter, all your the community chat matters, everything matters. So I hope that we could unite. As always, it's family here. And I'll say this: Phantom and now Sonic has always been open to new community members. It's so fascinating that we don't keep out anybody. That's the fascinating part. I see everyone like, yo, you gotta come to Sonic. You gotta come to Sonic. So it's inviting. It's not closed off. So thank you guys for keeping that up. And that's my little rant there. But as you can see, there's a lot. If you missed the beginning, this is a short space. We're at 24 minutes. Go listen to the recording. A lot of updates. A lot of things happened last month and the last weeks. You'll find me here next week for another space. We're hoping to get all the meme competition finalists. Hopefully, I could get some more guests up here. Like last time, we had round one finalists come up here and talk about their experience, talk about how they felt. Some banter and even so. Next week, that's the goal, to talk about some meme season round two. The finalists, the winners. So stay on the lookout for updates there. And as always, maybe keep your notifications on Sonic Labs official account. Lots of new stuff coming. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys for hearing my voice for 25 minutes every single week, man. It's it's crazy. You guys are amazing. So much love, guys. It's Friday. Go touch some grass, not too much grass. Get back to building and have a great weekend, guys. Much love.